Hello everyone, good morning. So I'm using the Radiant Rider Waite, and this reading is for Trump's May 8th, Thursday, May 8th. And I am focusing in on just his health. But sometimes extra messages come through, and if I catch that, I'll use that too. So I hope you guys are doing really well. Thanks so much for everyone who's following me on Blue Sky, and then on YouTube. Your comments are cracking me up lately. You guys are hilarious. Oh man. Okay, what is Cheetolini going to be experiencing Thursday, May 8th? Right there. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Eight of Cups reversed is pretty... Well, on one level, he's not taking any self-responsibility for his health. We have the full moon coming up on May 12th. So maybe so that's Monday, the Monday after Mother's Day. So this would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days before, right? Yeah, 8th to 12th. So on one level, he's not getting away with anything. He's not walking away. He's also not taking self-responsibility for his health. This is a card of major, what's the word when you're just really exhausted? Besides exhausted, it's lethargic. Lethargic was what was coming to mind. Because it's the cups, and you know how the full moons work. It's like the days leading up to the full moon it's kind of like working up to a fever pitch, And if you tend to be a person that's holding water, I mean, everybody holds more water. We all carry more water when we are approaching a full moon. That's just normal. That's human. So he already has so many problems. There's, it's looking like gout. He does have lymphatic system issues, and that is what this card indicates. It's ruled by Saturn and Pisces, so he could be having some skeletal system problems. But it's a card of, like tumors. It's a card of addictions. And when it's reversed, he's just avoiding, taking any responsibility for his health at all. And then here we have in the challenge position, or his greatest challenge for the day, is the Ten of Swords. And so it's like kind of over, like something is done. And I have a feeling it's more about, normally this is our card for major crisis and betrayals and endings and loss, or somebody just stabbing you in the back. We know he doesn't go for acupuncture, so I can't say that it's that. But, sometimes it's an injury to the upper back. Sometimes it's about the nervous system not working well. But on some level, like he's done. He's really done. This is a card of failure. So, wow. Okay. In the morning, all right, so he wakes up overwhelmed. Again, lethargic, overwhelmed, trying to get across the finish line with the Ten of Wands. You're almost there, but it's a lot of stress. Because it didn't come through reversed, I'm not going to say he's not getting up. It's not anything, I don't think anything like that, although, I don't know. It just doesn't look like an easy morning for him. And then we have also the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so he has to get up. He's overwhelmed, but he has to get up and fight about something. There's some challenge going on there. And he's feeling very competitive. This is this is our Mars and Mars and Leo, which he has natally. So, yeah. But again, it's our card for heart problems and brain and spinal. Because you're having to stand up, you're upright. This is that card where I don't know if you guys can see real clearly, but here, I'll hold it up for you. Notice how there we are, two different shoes. Had to get up and didn't get the two of the same shoes. Like it's stuff like that, like having overwhelmed and having to get up anyway, and he has to, for some reason or another, take a stand against something. There's a challenge of protecting himself on some level. So, yeah. But health issues with this card are, like I said, heart issues, brain, lower back, spinal problems. It's also our card for strokes because it's, it's pretty much a whole 9 yards. So that's good morning there, right? I mean, wow. All right, if he goes much further, so here's Midday. That's my card for somebody hiding in the bushes, like a hired mercenary kind of a, you know what I mean? Vern? You know what I mean, Vern? God. And he's needing control. On the health level, when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles, it's really just the skeletal system and the teeth. So I don't know if he has like a headache and a toothache or something going on. He's got those stupid veneers, so I imagine something could go weird underneath and there's nothing they could do. Or who knows, maybe he has a bunch of implants. All I know is they're like ridiculously white. If for somebody that drinks Diet Coke all the time or any soda, like a dark, they stain teeth so bad. So maybe he bleaches his teeth often, or maybe veneers don't stain. I don't know, honestly. I would imagine though they're like crowns, and I do have crowns, and I don't think they stain. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't get my teeth bleached. So anyway, I don't need to talk about myself. So the Knight of Pentacles reversed is laziness and boredom and feeling stuck and stubborn. And somebody that needs to change some health habits, and it could even be an acute illness. Okay, so this card is not anything to mess around with, along with the fact that it could literally be somebody hiding in the bushes somewhere and somebody's really pissed at him. The longer he's, upright and functioning, the more this is going to be predominant for him. Now, the Four of Pentacles on the health level it can be inflammation, it can be a head cold, it can be knee problems, digestion problems, all of that. Yeah, so, okay, let's keep going. Now, here's our Sundowner card, Six of Cups reversed, and then we have the, so I don't know if maybe somebody's helping him in the evening. We have the Queen of Wands. So, Six of Cups reversed, like I said, dementia, hearkening, like going back to the past, and that's because that's all you can, it's just that spinning around in his head like he does. And maybe here he's literally like trying to hold on to his shit. I mean, seriously, like trying to keep things under control. And when the Six of Cups is like, because, little kids don't really have good control over their, right? Ew. So, yeah. So the brain's going backwards in time. He's spinning. Yeah. And then with the Queen of, this would be any fire sign So, of course, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Now, in his life around him to help him, he has Tulsi Gabbard, Alina Habba, and Christy Nome, who are all fire signs. I feel like it's more like something with Christy Nome myself. I could be wrong. Could be Alina Habba helping him out with something. She's the AG in New Jersey, I guess. It's a job he gave her. You know, he bribed everybody, right? Okay, so further on in the evening, maybe he starts feeling better. The Star card makes me think that he's wanting to, well, the Page of Swords first. I'm sorry. Page of Swords makes me feel like he's, well, feelings or not, the meanings of this card could be a whistleblower. It could also be somebody who's communicating with him. It could also be, I don't know, maybe he does get up and do a little something at night and signs another executive order or something, because, you know, it could be signing something. Because, you know, swords have to do with how we communicate, and, you know, words can be weapons. I doubt he's not going to be golfing in the middle of the night, unless like Grandpa gets lost and goes out, and, you know, like that. It's like he's never driven, but you know how it gets to where it's like time to take the keys away, kind of a thing. I wonder. Yeah. So okay, coupling the Page of Swords with the Star card, again, on the health level, this is a person's nervous system and circulatory system and legs, and, you know, ankles even. This card's ruled by Uranus, of course. So lower legs mostly, but the whole, you know, circulatory system anyway. So I'm wondering if late at night maybe he's having trouble staying down because he's got nervous system disorder. You know, nervous system is getting him up and going, and he's not able to rest. I mean, the Star card, of course, is a nighttime card, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave that there. Okay, so let's see what was at the bottom. Okay, I think he's thinking about going to Mar-a-Lago, or maybe he's already going there. And then the Justice card, she usually has to do with balancing things out. But you know what it could be is, well, for him, of course, a legal issue. And it could be that Alina Habba is meeting him at, well, it doesn't have to be Mar-a-Lago. This could be Bedminster, because that is in New Jersey. And if she's the AG in New Jersey, I would think she spends more time there. So these cards to me feel kind of connected. So, yeah. Okay, well, nothing too exciting except these two. I mean, these are the two strongest cards every time, or every day, because forces in motion and then the challenges for the day. To have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, that's not good. Eight of Cups reversed isn't good. Maybe he does get some dream time, you know, relief or sleep relief, maybe. That's very possible just because it's a nighttime card. But then there's also something going on with, maybe it's just him making plans for getting to Mar-a-Lago. Usually the Four of Wands is our card for parties, some kind of an event, right? But yeah. Now, on the level of health, this is one of those cards where our eating habits, bad eating habits, cause problems. So it might be that. And then trying to keep things balanced all day is like, meh. He has to learn the hard way. That's just it. So, okay. Well, thanks, you guys. Have a wonderful day, as always. Bye.